Let me tell you about Hercules. So Hercules has to do his second labor, which is to kill the Hydra. So Hercules goes to the town where the Hydra has been terrorizing, and he goes, "Citizens, I am Hercules. I am here to slay the Hydra. Where is the Hydra?" And so the townsfolk go, "Oh, over there, there's a canyon. Go into the canyon. There's a cave at the end of the canyon. Hydra lives in the cave." And Hercules goes, "Thank you, citizens. I shall go to do that." And he goes off to do that, and the townsfolk turn to each other and are all, "Hey, you guys want to go watch that idiot get himself killed by the Hydra? Yeah, this is going to be great. All right." So the townsfolk take a slightly different path, and they go up onto the top of the canyon, and Hercules is in the bottom, and Hercules calls out the Hydra and goes, "Hydra, I, Hercules, am here to slay you." And so the Hydra comes out, and Hercules is all, "What?" And so let me describe the Hydra to you. Imagine a T-Rex, except instead of a T-Rex head, it has two Brontosaurus necks that come out, and they each end in a T-Rex head. I know Brontosaurus isn't a real dinosaur, but neither is the Hydra. So Hercules sees this, and he's all like, "Okay, well, I can take that. Yeah." Slice through one of the necks with my sword, and it just goes right through, and Wolverine style, as quickly as he slices, it just heals right back up. And so he is, "Oh, okay, that didn't work very well." And while he's doing that, a second Hydra head sneaks up behind him and just bites him. And the Hydra is really poisonous. Yeah, townsfolk are like, "By the way, Hydra's really poisonous." And Hercules is all, "Thank you, I will try not to get bit by it," which I was already going to try not to do, but now I will try even harder. But then the Hydra's head sneaks up behind him and bites him, poisons him, kills him. That's the end of the story. I hope you have enjoyed watching my show. No, I'm just kidding. That's totally not what happens. So the Hydra tries to bite him, but he has this invulnerable lion skin cloak. Remember? Invulnerable lion skin cloak. You can find out how he got that, like, by watching video over there somewhere. So Hercules gets, like, the Hydra tries to bite him, invulnerable lion skin cloak stops him, and he's all like, "Oh yeah, try to bite me, will you?" Cuts the head off, and this time the head actually gets cut off. And Hercules is like, "Oh, second time's the charm, apparently. Cool." But then, so there's neck coming out, slice, and then from that point where the head got cut off, two new necks grow, and each of them ends in a Hydra head. And Hercules is all, "What the? That is the opposite of what normally happens when you cut someone's head off. That is very weird. So I'm going to keep trying to cut heads off." So Hercules does that. There's one neck that's still healing instantly. The other neck is still doubling every time he cuts it off. And so he's like, "That's all right, this isn't working very well, but invulnerable lion skin cloak and the fact that I'm really ridiculously strong and good at fighting means they can't hurt me either, so stalemate." This goes on for a while. And then eventually the townsfolk watching are like, I mean, he's not winning, but he's also not dead yet either, and I totally expected him to be dead by now. You guys want to try to help him somehow? Like, does anybody have any ideas? And this little kid is like, "Hey, Hercules, I have a torch. Maybe if you burn the stump after you cut the head off, it wouldn't grow back immediately." Hercules is like, "That is a great idea, kid. Toss it down here. Catch. Sword. Torch." And it works. The Hydra head is not growing back. Hercules is like, "Yeah, all right, this is cool. I'm going to just keep doing that." Gets rid of all of the Hydra heads except for the one that heals immediately. He tries burning that with a torch, but like I said, imagine a T-Rex, so it's covered in feathers, and it's not burning, it's not really working. So he's all, "Okay, this isn't working. Oh yeah, you guys said that this is poisonous. I got an idea." Picks up one of the Hydra heads that he cut off earlier, and then he's just like, "Stop biting yourself, stop biting yourself, stop biting yourself, stop biting yourself." And so then, he makes the Hydra bite itself, the poison kills it, and he wins! Hooray! Second labor done. So then the people go, Hercules, that's incredible. We didn't expect you to be able to do that. I mean, we were cheering for you the entire time. But what sort of reward would you like? You deserve a reward. And Hercules goes, bring me all of your hottest women and all of your hottest dudes, and I will bone all of them. Because Hercules, like basically every Greek hero, is what we would call these days totally bi, which will be important later. So I hope you are keeping notes. So Hercules, so they do that, but he's also like, I also want, you know, a more practical reward. So bring me all of your arrows, and also make a giant quiver for me to carry hundreds of arrows in. And they're like, okay, not sure why, but okay. So they do. And then remember how last time I said Hercules is really practical and makes really good use of all the resources he has? Well, this time, like, he just fought the Hydra with instant death venom, and so he takes all these arrows and he dips them in the instant death venom, and so now he has hundreds of instant death arrows. And the whole point of this quest, like series of quests, was to try to kill him. And the first one he gets invulnerable lionskin cloak, the second one he gets hundreds of instant death arrows. This isn't working so well. So Hercules goes back to the king, Eurystheus, and is like, I have slain the Hydra. The king goes, whoa, I didn't expect that. I mean, good job. For the third task, kind of out of giant monsters for you to slay at the moment. So how about you must grab the golden hind of your cousin Artemis. How about that? And so on Monday, I hope you will come back and let me tell you about that.